Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. My name is Julia Orlia, and I'm here to do your November reading with the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. I'm going to lay out the Celtic cross for you. So if your Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus sign is in Aquarius, this is the right reading for you. Also, welcome to all the cross watchers. Let's have a look into the energies for Aquarius. Okay. We have the Nine of Wands and we have the Knight of Swords. So it does feel like there's something connected to the past experiences, to memories from the past, to your experiences from the past, where it feels like you're going to learn now from your past experiences and you're going to move forward with confidence. There might still be some sort of being tired, wanting to recover, taking time to recover, but for some reason it seems like you are really moving forward with confidence and you are how do you say that, trying to reach your goals, I would say. Yeah, let's look a little bit closer into that. So trying to reach your goals now very fast, but you're learning from your past experiences. There's some recovery, I feel like, needed, but you also are setting up a solid foundation now. The Page of Pentacles here. It's a long-term plan, basically. It's especially with the energies of the Pentacles. The Pentacles are nothing that grows from one day to the next into a giant oak tree. This needs to be planted, it needs to have the right circumstances and all of that. So I feel like you are, based on your past experiences, laying down the foundation now to move forward with confidence into whatever goal you have at the moment. That could refer obviously to all areas of life. Let's look a bit deeper. And we have the Page of Cups. Now the Page of Cups obviously could always talk about a new beginning in love, a new beginning for an existing relationship or a new relationship. It might be some sort of idea that you have connected to your emotions, something where you feel like this is now going to make me happy. Obviously with the Knight of Swords, it does feel like there's something where you're very determined to get this now, and it is connected to your hopes, your dreams, and maybe some daydreaming about how beautiful the future could be now. But again, there is an energy where you are learning from the past experiences now in order to set up this solid foundation to reach your happiness. The Page of Cups could also always talk about a child. So if this is a relationship, this might connect to a child or building up a family. But I also feel like having it a little bit more broadened. There's something that you hope and wish for, something that you have daydreams about, where you're now going to move into that direction, having learned from all the past experiences. And I almost said mistakes, but I don't see them as mistakes. It's all experiences that are now helping you. Yes, all right. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor. So the Emperor is definitely telling me that you set up a structure to reach your goal. It's a very determined energy as well. Like you have that goal, you make a plan, you put in the structures, the solid foundation in order to achieve your goal. So very, very strong energy here. What else do I get? Responsibility. Yes, it's about taking responsibility for your dreams in order to achieve them now, to reach your dreams. Still some indecisiveness. Yeah, okay, we do have the Two of Swords. Now the Two of Swords in that situation would hint towards, like I said already, indecisiveness, right? So some sort of decision where you feel like you might not have enough information yet. Maybe you don't feel ready to make a decision. Maybe you don't have the clarity to make a decision. Maybe there is something else connected to making a decision where it feels like you are hesitating. let's go a little bit deeper into it and see what the challenge is. Oh, all right. So much for learning from the past experiences. There is the challenge to overcome that is connected to emotional pain and heartache, which is interesting because the past experiences could connect to emotional pain as well. So learning from the wounds of the past, basically, and there's something that hasn't healed yet. And this is, I feel like, something you need to overcome. It does feel like this is the thing that is at the moment keeping you from making a decision. Because there might be some sort of emotional pain connected to making a decision. So maybe by, for example, it could mean that maybe by reaching your goals and dreams and the things you like want to manifest now in your life, maybe you need to make a decision that potentially could cause some emotional pain. Let's go a bit deeper into this and see what happened in the past. But I feel like the thing you need to overcome is basically with those two cards and with the things that we have seen, just like with the pre-shuffling, it's like, yes, you are moving forward with determination. You are now very much focused on creating your new reality here, but some sort of decision that is connected to the fear of pain, where you're not making that decision here. So what's in the past? The Queen of I always want to say Queen of Wands. This is the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, all right. So the Queen of Pentacles is a very nurturing energy. This could be a person in your life who's been very supportive, very nurturing. Maybe you have been very supportive and very nurturing towards another person here. This could connect to your home life and your family, to a specific relationship, to business and finances as well, obviously. I feel like there's a very warm energy in the past when it comes to a specific person, and a very helpful energy when it comes to a specific person. There's trust, there's loyalty, there is like those kind of like earthy things here, and nurturing something so it can really grow and flourish. Maybe there's something connected to you being afraid of hurting that person, if this is another person in your life. Could be a mother. It's a very motherly energy here. Let's see what's your focus. Your focus is the Knight of Cups. I really feel like your focus is now to follow your heart, to make your dreams a reality. And this is where you need to take decisive action, and you are thinking about it, but are you actually doing it? That's the question here. Still, I do feel like this is you've built up something in the past, right, with this card. So this is the nurturing, the growing energy. I nurture something so it grows. So it grows, sorry. It might be that you're not happy with this anymore. Or you need to make some sort of other decision, but definitely something that is connected to being afraid of pain here. But then again, it feels like every part of your being really wants to move forward, especially since having the Knight of Cups here. There might be a very specific person you're thinking about, someone you are in love with, as obviously this could be the Knight of Love. That could be someone who you maybe even idolize, like, oh my god, this is the person I always wanted to be with, or this is the person of my dreams, this is my soulmate, my, all of these kind of things. That could be something you're thinking about here when it comes to a specific person. What's in your heart? Well, there's something where there is a burden, there is some sort of burden connected to your emotions. Something that you carry with you. Maybe it is about this choice. Maybe this choice and this like being indecisive because of the potential pain it could cause for you or another person, and this is like a burden. But I also feel like this burden is not just connected to this, because that seems like a little bit bigger here, because it's a 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands, and the 10 of Wands is really the energy of being overburdened, like something, it feels like there's something you carry with you for quite a while. That could connect to this past situation here that was very nurturing and very beautiful. It could connect to something from your childhood maybe even as well. It feels like there is so much heaviness surrounding your heart. And this, yeah, like I said, this decision here, but you're very much focused on your dreams and, well, and also taking action upon your dreams and visions. And the thing is, with it's a very interesting reading, because with what's on your mind, I would say there's something you are in love with. If this could be a person, but it could be being in love with an idea. And you're fantasizing about it, especially also with the Page of Cups that we had at the beginning of the pre-shuffling. But then it's also about taking responsibility. So there's something connected to this situation where it's about taking responsibility and moving forward with determination into your happiness, into that dream. Like I said, the energies of making a dream come true. But it doesn't seem as easy to reach, because of all the challenges and blockages that lie here, that are, I would say, mostly emotionally. In the near future, we have the Hierophant. Could be Taurus energy. Same with the past, being Taurus, Capricorn or Virgo, or Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio here. I do have to tell you that I feel like in the future there is some sort of situation that is divinely guided with the Hierophant here. There's some sort of higher guidance, some sort of guidance message coming in through synchronicities. I feel like something is happening that is very destined here, and that is very much connected to Spirit basically arranging something here for you. It could be some sort of contract, could connect to a partnership here as well, to a marriage as well. But it's almost like, look at this card, it's the Hierophant. So it's almost like this card says there is a higher guidance, there's a higher power. And we're going to jump in now, and we're going to help you and support you here. So have trust in the divine, trust in the higher power. There might be some sort of spiritual practice coming in for you. A more traditional approach maybe, or some sort of routine, spiritual routine that might help you here as well. So let's go deeper into your reading. You have the energies of the Ten of Cups. I always say the wrong suit. I don't know what's this about. The Ten of Pentacles here. Well, the Ten of Pentacles is an energy of being very stable and secure. That's your energy. It might be that you are now really focusing on your physical reality, using then Spirit here as well in the future to manifest your dreams. I do feel like there's some sort of issue between actually moving forward and standing still, because the Ten of Pentacles also shows me that sometimes it's a little bit difficult with the Ten of Pentacles to change, because there's so much here. This could mean a family, a home, a big business, a lot of finances, or financial situation being part of this situation here. And sometimes with this energy it's a little bit difficult to move, because you've built up so much that it's difficult to get out of, especially with this decision that is here as well. The decision that is connected to emotional pain, being afraid of emotional pain, therefore not making a decision, having this burden on your heart, daydreaming about your something you are in love with an idea, and in love with a lifestyle, in love with a person. Let's have a look. What are the energies that are surrounding you here? All right, the 7 of Wands. Now, if this is another person, there might be someone who's very defensive. There might be someone who's like, no, I don't want to have anything to do with that, or no, this is not me, or someone who's defensive in some shape or form, or very protective as well, in a way. That could be something that I sense strongly here, that someone in your environment is very defensive, not really helping, or not very approachable, maybe even. That could obviously connect to that decision that is connected to emotional pain in a way, and is like a burden, and the burden could then connect to the 7 of Wands in the in the environment, as in a person, because it's almost like being torn here. Because if your ideas that you have for the future are connected to this person, it for some reason feels like this person, like there is no compromise. It like this person is not really coming towards you here. There might be a bit of struggle and conflict in your environment in general. Some just maybe minor things or medium minor things, like some sort of struggle connected to the environment you're in. So I would say with that energy, I feel like your environment or a specific person is more draining than supporting here. For some reason, all I see when I see this card, and I want to come back to this because obviously like this is your card, this is what you represent, and I always see a tree with this card. And the 10 of Pentacles is a full-grown, beautiful tree, but obviously this tree has roots and has grown there for quite a while. I think this is explaining the card a little bit fuller now. And for some reason, it does feel like you realize that this tree is actually not what you truly want. But it's difficult to get all the roots up and to get the tree somewhere else, or basically to build another tree up, because another tree would mean you need to plant something, it needs to be nurtured, and all of that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of time that goes into the new thing, and for some reason I feel like you are a little bit torn between making a decision to change something in your life and to nurture something new. And but that's basically you're daydreaming about this, because you have this idea, these daydreams of moving forward. And then with the Emperor, it's all about taking responsibilities to make this possible. Hopes and dreams and fears. This is the energy, the energy of that's what I'm talking about. This is like holding on to something. It does feel like you're holding on to something for the wrong reasons, which might just be because it's uncomfortable, or like there's a lot of time that would need to go into the other thing, the new thing. But also, obviously, there could be a matter of finances that play a part here, especially with the 4 of Pentacles in your hopes and fears. So your hopes and fears could relate to a solid foundation financially. It could be hoping to have enough money here. So it might be on a very practical level, like literally your hopes and fears are circling around. Am I going to have enough money? Am I going to have a solid foundation? Is this something actually to build upon? Or am I going to have the means and the resources to go into that, to make that change? Because obviously with the 10 of Pentacles here, it might be that you have quite a lot at the moment. Like you have achieved something, you have worked for something, and then seeing that in your energy, and then seeing the 4 of Pentacles would be a drop down. So it could mean that you basically are afraid of loss or losing something, or maybe not having enough, or okay, how is all of this developing? High Priestess. High Priestess is always a bit sneaky at the end, because the High Priestess basically tells me it's still a secret, it's still a mystery, it's not set in stone yet. It does feel a little bit like it's important to follow your intuition. Obviously, the High Priestess talks about your intuition. As an outcome, it's always like, yeah, it's still hidden. It's we can't see the outcome of the situation yet. What might happen with the High Priestess here in the development of the situation is that something is going to be revealed, something that you can't see yet, some sort of knowledge that is coming to you. May it be intuitively, may it be through some sort of guidance, which I think is very interesting, because the next thing is the Hierophant, and that is higher guidance, a higher power, some sort of guidance you receive from the higher dimension here. And then we have the High Priestess, which is also about guidance in a way. So I feel like in this whole situation you are being guided so much by spirit and the higher dimension, and you will receive the help and support and the signs and the symbols, but in the end it's basically up to you to follow your dreams and to maybe even let go of something here with the 10 of Pentacles that has already grown for quite a while, and maybe taking a risk. And we do have again at the bottom of the deck obviously the Emperor energy. So yeah, taking responsibility and setting in a plan. So like I said, taking action on something is very important with the Emperor, because otherwise you're not gonna achieve what you want to achieve. If you just imagine it, if you're just fantasizing about something, you're not gonna achieve it. So I feel like it's in the end all up to you to make that change, to make that decision that you are at the moment a little bit hesitant about, but you're going to receive the signs, be open to receive the signs, be open to the guidance that comes through everything. It could be a situation that you hear when you are at the bus stop. It could be someone who comes to you, have a random conversation, and there could be a message in it as well. So I feel like you are going to receive a lot of messages and signs in the next weeks. I do feel like maybe even months connected to the situation, where then it's all about the action that you will take in order to create the life of your dreams. What you're dreaming about can be manifested in reality, but are you actually going to take the steps? And I feel like the first step is this decision, that at the moment you're not quite sure if you want to make that decision or if you are ready to make that decision. So this is what I got for you. I hope this resonates. If so, leave a like, comment, or subscribe to the channel, and I see you guys next time.